The type of YouTube video genre I enjoy watching are movie reviews. Some I enjoy are Bob Jack's Savior Spark and cynical reviews, and it's especially funny when David Gonzalez does it. And I actually wrote up a past script that I forgot about for such a long time for a movie I watched as a kid. Looking back on it, it came off as way too much like I was trying to be like a nostalgic critic. And since I like to try to discuss different things on my channel, I actually did try reviewing some mangas and animes in the past. They didn't do very well at the time. I did discuss an adult manga once, but I had cut a whole bunch of the stuff that happened out, because if I put that stuff in there, YouTube would smack me aside the head. I decided to rewrite the script for that one movie I meant to talk about in the past, see how you guys feel about it. So, the movie I'll be discussing today is A Cinderella Story, which I'm surprised no big movie review channel has talked about yet. The film was released in July 16, 2004, and it casted people like Hillary Duff, Jennifer Coolidge, and Chad Michael Murray. I did some research to see how well the movie did on Rotten Tomatoes. Not good. Like, oh my. It was by Warner Bros., directed by Mark Grossman, written by Leigh Dunlap, and the reviews on it are not good as well. But now you know some of the info and reviews on the film, let's get into it. I unfortunately don't have a good copy of the movie, and this is my first time doing a movie review, so I will be using some clips and try my best not to get copyright striked here. So if clips come off bad quality, that's just because that's the best I could do, so hang in there with me, alright? The movie starts off with Hillary Duff as the main protagonist. Sam as a kid, her life is perfect, and her dad owns the best diner in her hometown. He's very loving and caring towards her, and everyone that works at the diner sees her as their own family member. But that changes very fast. And they immediately head over heels, get very, very fast, and right off the bat, you see very clearly that Sam's new family members don't like her and cut her out as much as possible.
Happy families.
One's enough.
Like, come on, her dad didn't make a comment on that? Later, Sam's dad tells her a bedtime story. He tells her fairy tale endings can't just come true, you have to work for the life you want. Right after that chat, suddenly the house shakes from an earthquake, and Sam's dad dies from the earthquake while trying to save Fiona. And Fiona and her daughters kick Sam out of the room, forcing her to be their slave. As time goes on, Fiona even tries to force Sam to stop going to school to serve her and her daughters work full-time at the diner.
People go to school to get smarter so that they can get a job. You already have a job, so it's like skipping a step.
And she does not let her have any time for herself. Sam's only goal is to work hard, get into college that she wants to go to, so she goes to school anyways, a hard worker. Her only friends are the staff at the diner and her best friend, who is the stereotype nerdy boy who drills after the hot popular girl. They get to school, Sam is bullied there too, everyone just sees her as a diner girl. I don't know why she's getting picked on for that. You'd think they would think that's cool, because last time I checked, I thought teens normally want a part-time job so they can save up money, so that way they won't have to ask their parents to get what they want. But then again, kids can be pretty mean little turballs, and the movie wants you to believe Sam is such a geeky girl that everyone loves to pick on, so the plot demands it. And I'm not even kidding, the main popular girl, Shelby, is written to make you not like her, and she does something later that is so cruel, so mean, but she never gets punished for it, despite breaking school rules. Direct harassment. But we will get there. Hold on to that. Shelby is the hot popular girl that Sam's friend has a huge crush on. Of course she hates him. Sam tells him and he never listens. You learn that there's a special school dance with a costume ball on Halloween night, and Sam secretly has someone who she texts, and she has no idea who he is. And that is Austin Ames, a big deal at the school, and he has no idea who Sam is. Austin is the hot popular guy in the football team, and he works at the same car wash his dad does. You learn Austin doesn't want to do football, but he's forced to by his dad, and Shelby bosses him around and expects him to be Mr. Perfect and good at everything, and it makes him feel powerless, like he has to take orders from everybody. Sam asks Fiona if she can go to the dance, but Fiona shames her and tells her to work a night shift at the diner. At the diner, Sam's friend shows up as Zorro there to get Sam out of the diner. Sam is hesitant to leave, but with the support and encouragement of the staff and her friend, she gets the courage to go. But she has no costume to wear. So one of the employees who is very motherly to her, Rhonda, Sam's friend goes to the costume shop, but have no luck, except for a white mask that Rhonda sees, and she gives Sam a dress that belonged to her mother to go with it. Meanwhile, we see Shelby and her friends are dressed up in angel costumes that in real life schools would never allow, and the sisters are dressed up as conjoined cats. Yeah, even they are confused how that got botched so badly. Sam shows up, and because the movie based on the tale of Cinderella demands it.
Sam, what are they all staring at?
But nobody recognized her. But before Austin finds Sam, we get this moment.
Do you know you're standing precisely in the middle of the dance floor? Fate has brought us together right here at this anointed hour under the shimmering disco ball.
Terry, are you Nomad?
Nomad? Indeed. I have traveled through time and space to find you. Now join me in the mating dance of Zion.
Sam gets disappointed until Austin shows up and confirms it was actually him messaging her. Sam is in shock that the popular guy has a thing for her. They dance together. As they are dancing, one of the guys tries to force Shelby with him, but Sam's friend stops him, and Shelby doesn't know who he is, but she's impressed that Zorro saved her. And I gotta admit, the whole rescue scene was pretty cool. Sam is about to kiss Austin, but she realizes she has to get back to the diner before Fiona catches her. She runs out, drops her cell phone without meaning to, and Austin holds on to the cell phone and find out who Cinderella is. Sam and her friend are on the way back to the diner, but Fiona picks up the sisters. They stopped at the same red light, and the sister saw Sam without her mask. Sam bends down so she can't be seen again. Fiona doesn't believe them. The sisters almost caused the car to crash just to prove that they saw her. Sam got back in time to put her work shirt on and hide the dress and stay behind the counter, tricked him into thinking that she never even left. Even though if she really wanted to seal the deal, Sam should have been acting more down. Like, she's not happy that Fiona guilted her, gaslight her into working night shift that she asked for that night off on. But regardless, her trick worked. But the school is trying to figure out who was Cinderella. All the girls just try to lie to get with Austin, but he knows they're bullshitting. Sam's friend admits to Shelby that he was Zora. Of course, Shelby's disgusted and rejects him. Only then he realizes that Shelby's a bitch, despite that he's fully aware that she bullies his best friend that he's known since they were kids.
We don't have anything. We are from completely different classes of human. Now let's just go back to our usual lives where we only mingle when I copy you in Algebra 2. Okay?
And later, when Sam leaves to see what Fiona wants, the sisters sneak onto Sam's computer, reads her emails, and finds out that Austin Ames is her secret admirer, piecing together that Sam is indeed Cinderella. They print out the emails, take it to Shelby, they do that fake crying crap, and lie that Sam plotted on stealing Austin away from her. So Shelby decides to get revenge on her, believing that Sam is a homewrecker. And remember when I said Shelby does something in the movie that's so cruel, so mean, and breaks school rules, and is direct harassment, but she somehow gets off the hook scot-free? Well, this is what I'm talking about, and trust me, it is so hard to watch it, and it just makes you want to reach your hand inside your screen and slap Shelby so hard. So what happens that's so terrible? It's announced that there's a pep rally going to happen that day. Everybody goes. Shelby is given the mic, she tells a story, puts a spin on reading Sam's emails, exposing her as Cinderella, villainizes her by claiming that she stole Austin away from her and that she's a fake princess.
Dear Nomad, I want you to know who I am, but I'm scared.
I can't believe that they're reading my emails.
Sam, let's go.
But our princess had a secret too. She wasn't royalty at all, but a geek, a loser, a servant girl. And who, may you ask, is this imposter? Give it up for the pretend princess, diner girl, Sam Montgomery.
Everybody Shelby mocks her so bad that she leaves the school crying. And somehow, Shelby isn't given any punishment from the principal. Nobody calls her out. She does not get detention, ISS, Saturday school, suspension, nothing for bullying, invasion of privacy, direct harassment. So she gets away with that, and it baffles me. I get it, it's a movie aimed for young girls. Shelby, Sam's sisters, and Fiona are supposed to be the hated characters, but come on. Shelby would have gotten in major trouble by the principal for purposely reading another student's emails, setting up an entire play just to humiliate her. Heck, everyone knew this was direct harassment. All the adults were watched too. Not even one teacher or the principal got up and took the mic away from her. Literally, all the adults just sat there watching and let it happen, even tried to stop Shelby. But things get worse. Sam comes home, Fiona offers her cookies, acting sweet, gives Sam a letter saying she didn't get into the college she wanted to go to.
I didn't get in.
Oh, no. Oh, Sam, I'm heartbroken. Well, just look at the bright side. You have a job at the diner for the rest of your life. You want a cookie?
But really, Sam did, and Fiona made a fake letter and had the real one hidden away, just to keep Sam as her slave. Sam gives up on all of her hopes and dreams. Things seems dark for her. Everyone at school except her best friend and Austin still bully her. Austin has not even talked to her since the pep rally and never once stands up for her. So Sam feels like he's no better than everybody else. Rhonda confronts Sam on her depressed state, encourages her to keep fighting and not give up, but Sam feels there's no reason to continue. One of the paintings in the diner rips off the wallpaper, showing the original message her dad wrote on the wall. Sam realizes what the message means and calls out Fiona and quits.
You heard me. I quit. I quit this job. I quit your family. And I'm moving out.
Oh, and where are you gonna live?
With me.
You can't just walk out of
You know what, Fiona? You can mess with your hair and your nose and your face. And you can even mess with my dad's diner. But you're through messing with me.
Damn, Sam.
You take one more step, and you're fired.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary because I quit too. And you know what? The only reason why I stayed around and put up with you for all these years is because of that girl. And now that she's free of you, there is nothing stopping me from kicking your butt.
Oh, come on, no. Not my face. It's much newer than the girls. Go for the girls!
What I quit too.
Me too. Hey, Rhonda Eleanor, hold up, I need a ride. See ya. Where?
See ya.
Send me a bill.
Rhonda takes Sam in so she won't have to deal with Fiona and her sisters anymore. While unpacking, Sam finds the book her dad always read to her. In the book, she finds his will, clarifying that if he died, Sam gets all of his inheritance, including the diner. She goes back, tows Fiona's car, confronts her, and that she's taken back what was rightfully hers, kicking Fiona and the sisters out. And the police also confront Fiona for her crimes and she gets arrested. Sam goes to the football game to confront Austin for not sticking up for her and just allowing Shelby to bully her. Austin and Sam end up becoming a couple and Austin ends up quitting the team. Shelby even tried to get with Sam's friend at one point, but he's no longer attracted to her and he's dating the morning announcement speaker. He even has his own ad for a product to help clear acne with his own slogan. Sam gets the diner back to how her dad had it. Rhonda is the new owner. Fiona and her sisters now had to work at the diner, and they all live happily ever after. So that's the story. It was an old movie trying to put a modern day spin on the fairy tale we all know, and there is several things in it that did not age well at all. But hey, a lot of movies have that happen. You thought it was funny before, or you didn't really notice it back in the day. You watch it now, then you notice it, and you're like, yikes. The sisters, Fiona and Shelby, are freaking booty holes, but that was the film's intention. Austin, I thought, was a bit interesting. Sam was the generic, I'm not like other girls trope, and her friend was the stereotype nerd boy, but they both had good things about them too. Heck, several parts are frickin' gold.
What can I get here that has no sugar, no carbs, and is fat-free? Water.
Honestly, I still like this movie. Consider it a guilty pleasure for me. The movie still has its problems. It still has things that could have been done better, and it was filled with so many cliches, but hey, you gotta admit, it makes you want to try the pancakes that they make. Like, I'm not even kidding. Every time I watch this movie, I crave pancakes. But you watch it, tell me your thoughts on it. Anyway, have a nice night, and I'll see you in the next one.